Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Wednesday, February 24th, 2016. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Coming off a stellar 2015 season that saw her collect 3 big wins and earn a Most Improved Athlete award at last year's Olympia, Mikayla Soto is nearly ready to get back to business. Recently, the Rebel was seen pushing her way through another grueling leg workout as she prepares to make her first trip back to the Arnold Classic stage since her days as an amateur way back in 2010. This lineup that Soto is set to square off against might be the deepest we've seen since women's physique has made its way to the Arnold. And with last year's champion Juliana Malaccarni choosing to sit out this one on the sidelines, right now everything is up for grabs. If Soto can handle her business and show up in shape and ready to fight, she'll certainly have a chance to make some noise and possibly bring home some serious hardware. There's a very short list of men in bodybuilding who actually have a realistic shot at ever beating Phil Heath. And Shawn Rhoden's name certainly has to fall somewhere near the top of that list. Last weekend, Flexatron was spotted at the Mecca, Gold's Gym Venice, training alongside the legendary Charles Glass, as he prepares for what he can only hope will be a historic 2016. There just isn't anyone else in bodybuilding who has the combination of size, shape, and symmetry. Yet, if there's one big hole in his resume, it would have to be that he has yet to capture one of the sport's major titles. And although he hasn't given any indication as to what his plans might be for the year just yet, there's a very good chance we won't see Flexatron on stage again till the Olympia come September. This weekend will be the official launch of the first IFBB Kevin Levrone Pro Classic, and it looks like Aussie sensation Josh Lenartowicz is well on his way to collecting a little bit of early season hardware. Late last week, Queensland's finest released a few sneak peek shots before hopping on a plane to head stateside, showing off a look that's going to be darned hard to beat. Lenartowicz really is an overnight sensation in every sense of the word. Think about it. Prior to last year's San Marino, he was virtually unknown. And now, about 10 days out from the Arnold, we're talking about him as a potential top 5 threat. A win at this weekend's Levrone Classic would give him a ton of momentum heading into Columbus. So stay tuned to all your Josh Lenartowicz updates exclusively here at Muscle in the Morning. With all the talk surrounding Kai Green and Justin Compton heading into this year's Arnold Classic, we haven't really heard much talk about the man whose physique Arnold personally complimented last year. And that man is Cedric McMillan. Over the last 3 years, Columbus has been kind to Cedric, but not kind enough for him to walk away with a win. But coming off a good solid offseason and a relatively quiet 2015, Cedric should be rested, ready, and headed into this year's show with a hunger and thirst for victory. If he is at his best, he's more than capable of taking this lineup and earning the biggest win of his career. But if he leaves the door open even a crack, he might find himself in a whole world of trouble, given the depth of the field. It feels like Johnnie Jackson has been a bit of a forgotten man heading into this year's Arnold Classic. Remember, it was just a few years ago back in 2013 when JOJ stormed into Columbus and took fourth in a contest where many didn't even give him a shot to break the top 10. Believe it or not, if you exclude his Olympia appearances, Johnnie Jackson hasn't placed outside of the top 10 in any men's open event since 2010. We should also keep in mind that for this year's prep, Johnnie has been back training alongside longtime friend, training partner, and Arnold Classic Hall of Famer Branch Warren, both of who have been pushing each other to the limit. So if you're looking to put your money on an underdog to come in, shake things up, and work his way into the top call-out, you might want to think about going all in on Johnnie Jackson. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Check out IronMagLabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Hey guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RX Muscle show, segment, or update. RX Muscle is #1. Woo!